It's not something that comes around every day. And if you enjoy trying new twists on classic comic premises, this should be at the top of your list. Stray Dogs number 5 delivers a gripping and emotional conclusion to Tony Fleece's heart-wrenching series. The final issue ties up loose ends while still managing to surprise readers with intense, unforgettable moments. From Earl's brave stand against the Master to the final resolution of the dog's harrowing journey, this issue hits hard on every level. So, does this concluding issue wrap up the series in a satisfying fashion? Stay tuned to find out. Stray Dogs issue number 5 picks up with Earl discovering the room filled with the trophies of the Master's previous victims, mounted dog heads, including Victor, a chilling moment that sets the tone for the entire issue. Earl, fully realizing the danger, takes it upon himself to protect the pack. He attacks the Master, who wields a shotgun, and although no shots are fired initially, the tension is sky high. Earl leads the dogs through the house, desperately trying to get them out as the Master closes in with his shotgun in tow. After Imogene knocks the Master down the stairs as he's chasing Earl finds the other dogs waiting in the kitchen. The standout moment comes when Earl, in a bid to give the others a path to freedom, heroically hurls himself through the living room window. It's here that he sustains several cuts, the jagged shards of glass cutting deep into him as he crashes to the ground outside. The scene is chaotic, with Earl bleeding but determined to ensure the safety of his fellow dogs. Fleece does an excellent job conveying Earl's resolve here, even as his body betrays him and the Master inevitably close behind. From here, the scene intensifies as Sophie, despite her terror, returns to the house to retrieve her lady's scarf. This small but poignant moment adds emotional weight to the story. Sophie's memories of her past life continue to haunt her, and her decision to risk everything for the scarf highlights her connection to the life she lost. It's a gut-wrenching scene, made even more tense as the Master nearly catches her before she narrowly escapes. The climax arrives when the dogs, now outside, find themselves trapped between the Master bearing down on them and a busy highway. Earl, wounded but still defiant, makes the ultimate sacrifice. In a heartbreaking moment, he steps into oncoming traffic, causing a wreck, distracting the Master and saving the rest of the dogs. Time slows as Earl is struck by the car, and his final words, "I remembered," resonate deeply, bringing this arc to a tragic but heroic close. And then the dog's final stand against the Master happens, led by Sophie, and it's a moment of well-earned triumph. The reveal of the Master's face, a mundane and disturbingly ordinary man, subverts our expectations. He's not some monstrous figure. He's just a deeply twisted person, which makes his crimes all the more horrifying. Then we cut to the epilogue, where Sophie and Rusty are shown in a park, and it brings this story full circle. The two dogs, free at last, have moved beyond their traumatic past, even if they no longer remember it fully. It's a bittersweet but hopeful end to this harrowing series. Now let's talk about the visuals of Stray Dogs issue number 5. Trish Forstner's artwork and Brad Simpson's colors make this issue visually unforgettable. From the moment Earl confronts the Master in his private room, the action is kinetic and visceral. Forstner's attention to detail in Earl's injuries, showing the blood and glass shards embedded in his fur, is both painful and rendered with care. This moment sets the tone for the entire chase, with every panel emphasizing the speed and danger of the dog's escape. The scene where the master fires his shotgun through the wall while chasing Earl and sending the other dogs scrambling is particularly striking. Forstner uses sharp, jagged lines to mirror the chaos, and the panel layout intensifies the feeling of frantic movement as the dogs run for their lives. The house, once a symbol of the dogs' imprisonment, becomes a war zone as they try to break free from the chaos. However, the most visually stunning moment comes during Earl's sacrifice. Forstner captures every heartbreaking detail in this scene. The headlights illuminating Earl's broken body, the split second before impact, and the finality of the car crash. The cinematic quality of this moment is undeniable. It's a scene that feels like it could be ripped straight from a film. And Earl's crumpled form lying in the middle of the road is a devastating image that lingers long after this issue ends. Simpson's color palette also enhances the emotional impact of this story. Inside the house, warm and oppressive tones are used to create a sense of claustrophobia and danger, while the outside scenes are dominated by cool blues and grays, symbolizing the dog's chance for freedom. The contrast between these two settings is stark, with the outdoor scenes offering a brief moment of hope before Earl's tragic end. The final scene in the park, rendered in soft, inviting colors, provides a peaceful yet bittersweet closure. Stray Dogs issue number 5 is a powerful and emotional conclusion to a brilliant series. Tony Fleece's writing is full of tension and heart, while Trish Forstner's artwork and Brad Simpson's colors bring the narrative to life in stunning detail. From Earl's courageous sacrifice to the dog's ultimate triumph over the master, this issue delivers a satisfying, if bittersweet, ending. So that wraps up my review of Stray Dogs issue number 5. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the conclusion to this emotionally stirring series. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more comic book reviews and deep dives here on Comic Drops. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.